FERGUNIZED here. Welcome aboard, friends. This is the second leg of my 11-day journey from Los Angeles all the way to Roatán, Honduras, and back. If you're just tuning in, I'm traveling by train, Uber, and cruise ship, capturing the entire adventure for you. This morning, I'm waking up somewhere in the middle of the Arizona desert on Amtrak's Sunset Limited. It's one of the oldest named trains in America, first chugging along these tracks way back in 1894. Sleeping in the coach recliners? Let's just say it's a mixed bag. There's plenty of space and the seats are cozy enough. But if you've got long legs like me, the chairs just don't quite support your whole body. 2 nights max is probably my limit on these. Next time, I've got my eyes on a roomette, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see how that compares in a future video. We made a quick stop here in Maricopa, Arizona. I really like the rustic vibe, especially the classic water tower and those old Western style buildings. It feels like something straight out of a movie set. Next up, Tucson, Arizona, and we've got a good 45 minutes here to stretch our legs. Let's take a look around. First off, here she is, our home on rails, the Sunset Limited. The Tucson train station is a piece of living history, dating all the way back to 1907. Check out this old baggage cart I found nearby. I like to imagine it once hauled 300-pound blocks of ice used to cool passenger trains back in the 1940s. And this statue here? There's a wild story behind it. In 1881, U.S. Marshal Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, and their posse stepped off the train here fresh from the famous gunfight at the OK Corral in Tombstone. They were escorting Wyatt's injured brother Virgil to Los Angeles. Word reached Wyatt that Frank Stilwell, one of the men responsible for ambushing his brothers, was nearby. Earp tracked him down right near this station and shot him on the railroad tracks. Old West justice, right at the depot. Another relic here is Southern Pacific Steam Locomotive 1673, which rolled into town in 1955 to celebrate 75 years of train service to Tucson. It's been lovingly preserved and stands proudly as a symbol of railroad history. And yes, even in the middle of all this history, you'll still spot the occasional stray cat taking a morning stroll. While the train horn's calling me, time to hop back on board and head to the dining car for breakfast. As I walk through the train, here's a look at the coach car, where we're riding. You can open the doors between cars by pressing the button midway up on the right side of the door with your hand or in the lower right corner with your foot. It's actually pretty handy for filming and moving around. Now we're in the observation car, or as Amtrak calls it, the Sightseer Lounge. These huge windows offer panoramic views, and honestly, I spend most of my day here. Quick shout out, if you look to the left, that's Nadine, Micho, and Mita. Looks like Mita didn't get the best night's sleep in the coach either. We're about to join them for breakfast in just a moment. Heading downstairs, you'll find the cafe car. Snacks, drinks, burgers, pizza, hot dogs, and yes, a bathroom. More on that later. Now we've made it to the dining car. Our table is ready. The menu includes a continental breakfast with fruit, yogurt, cereal, oatmeal, or grits. There's French toast, 3-egg omelet, scrambled eggs, or breakfast quesadillas. I went with the French toast, but honestly, the bread was pretty thin and kind of hard. If I had a redo, I'd probably try the quesadilla or the omelet instead.
What do you have for breakfast? French toast?
French toast.
Yum.
They chop the bread by running it over on the train.
I guess so.
And then any chickens they hit on the road, then they make them into sausage.
We are at
Tucson.
Tucson, all the way to Texas.
As we move on, I try to catch a glimpse of the front of the train as it curves through the landscape. Always a favorite shot. We're passing the Pima Air and Space Museum near Tucson. It's one of the largest non-government funded aviation museums in the world. Definitely adding this to my must-visit list for another trip. After breakfast, it's back to the observation car to soak in the views. I think we're rolling through Lordsburg, New Mexico now. There's something cool about seeing this old Mexican restaurant framed by a passing Union Pacific train. And now, the least glamorous part of train life, the bathrooms. Let's just say, they're not the highlight of my trip. Once I got locked in one of these bathrooms, and it was panic time. Time for lunch. We're back in the cafe car. Here's a peek at the menu. I grabbed a hamburger. It was okay. The graffiti art on one of the nearby freight trains, that was pretty cool. The sun is starting to set now. We'll try to get some sleep tonight as we continue toward Texas. Thanks for riding along with me today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tap that bell icon so that you don't miss day 3 of this journey to Roatán. Until next time, this is FERGUNIZED, signing off.